Hello, welcome to Wake Up and Live. This is Bob. Tonight I want to touch a little on the topic of whether or not Patois is officially a language. Now, this has been a long standing dispute, a long standing issue in Jamaica for many, many years. It's primarily a dispute between people, those who wish to remain ostensibly um, British and those who wish to highlight our Afrocentricity, which we mostly are Africans um, for the most part. To begin, though, the issue of a language, I'd like to just clearly define for the purposes of this conversation, is that a language is primarily a mode of communication which generally brings information from point A to point B and back. Uh, Again, Patois qualifies such. Uh, I would like to further say that Patois is officially the native language. Rather, it's a native language of Jamaica, while English is the official language um, of Jamaica. Now, making Patois officially a language, so to speak, or an official language, I should say. It does not necessarily mean that it will replace the English language. That's not what being proposed here. It's simply to say that um, it is our native language and it should be given some official status. Now, it cannot replace the English language naturally because Patois is far from English. English is a very structured language. It's a language of technology, of government, of media, and generally of academia. Patois is essentially a cultural medium we use for arts and culture and our everyday colloquial day-to-day running of communication in Jamaica. However, we cannot but notice or deal with the fact that Patois is native to Jamaica. And in fact, I would go as far as to say that we actually think in Patois but write in English. Um, this is an issue that is going to continue for a very long time unless we understand the important historical place that Patois actually plays in Jamaica. You cannot ignore a mode of communication, of daily communication among a people, and try to relegate it to being something else. Um, it should be noted that when we oftentimes describe Patois as a dialect, it's a dialect in the sense that it is spoken uniquely in one section of the world. By now, it's spread to many different parts of the world, but it's uniquely spoken, I should say, in Jamaica, and that therefore, in that sense, it is a dialect. But in being a mode of communication, that's primarily how Jamaicans communicate day to day. So that qualifies it as a language in that sense. However, we should again not ignore the fact that it is the primary way of communicating for most of Jamaicans. All right. Um, Thank you for watching. This is Wake Up and Live with Bob. And if you like what you heard, please like, share, or subscribe to the channel. All right. Thanks again for watching.